We've had lots of additional queries on interstitial cystitis, so if you'd like to stay with me, we'll give you some answers. I'm often asked, well, exactly what is mycoureaplasma and ureaplasma? Itself, it's not classified as a germ. It doesn't even have a cell wall. It floats around in moisture and is hardly able to be seen even under the most intense microscopes, which is why the National Health Service doesn't really bother much with it. But it's got all sorts of names and has grown over the years into something much better known about in the laboratories. Mycoplasma homineus is mycoplasma in humans. There are other sorts like Mycoureaplasma genitalium, which tells you it's down in the genital area. You can have it as a salivarium species, Mycoplasma salivarium. So of course, if you have oral sex with somebody who's got it in their mouth, you're likely to catch it from there, which is why mycoureaplasma is very frequently caught from oral sex as well as genital sex. So you would like to know how you've caught mycoureaplasma when you're a faithful lady with the same sex partner, right? Well, it's not very nice to say, but maybe there's been a flight of fancy in his life somewhere. Or maybe you've been out and touched a lavatory seat that's really quite mucky. Mycoureaplasma is sexually caught. That's either from the oral route, the genital route, or anything to do with lavatory seats. So you are wondering whether your partner should get tested? Most definitely. It may be he even gave this infection to you. So yes, he should get tested at the same time, because you need to take the treatments at the same time so that you don't ping-pong it back and forth. There should be no sex of any kind while you're treating, and you should wait at least 10 days after symptoms have subsided in both of you before you even think about any more sexual activity. So yes, and you might have to get privately tested because the National Health Service benches don't do this test particularly, never mind even well. So you might have to go privately. Although this isn't actually a question, I do feel it's worth a word of warning. Endometriosis is very similar in its kind of symptoms of long-term pain and misery, and it takes an age to sort out. I do also wonder whether those of you with endometriosis shouldn't also have the mycourea test done in a lab somewhere. Who knows? There's all sorts of reasons given for endometriosis. It's not my specialty, but I would suggest all of you with long-term pain and problems down below should have a mycoureaplasma test.